Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and I hope you all had a fabulous weekend. Right, you can see today I have my camera up as high as I can get it because we're going to be completing this today. So from the video on Friday, I've stuck the roof on, I've put the little dormer windows in, and I put my little trim that I shared. I think I shared that little trim there on Thursday, and I went to Dollar Tree and got some of my favourite lace, and I've stuck that just onto that side because if you remember I said I was going to do this side in a different colour. So these dormers are actually pink and they got different images, and I thought I'm going to leave that side plain, so I'm going to have a plainer side and a fancier side, and then when you look through you can see the tubes there that take the drawers. Now I made one which is actually the door, and you only make one of these, and so I want to share that with you, and we're going to build a drawer and I'm going to share that. Now because I've glittered all of these, the drawer fronts, I've actually pre-made those, but you can see that slides down into there. Now this is as much as I can show you, which really is quite embarrassing. I mean, I'm going to take it out in the garden and see if I can't take a better photo and upload it onto Instagram. So that is how I've done that, and I've got twine to open and close my drawers, which you can see like that. Now with my twine I doubled it over and looped it, pushed it through, and then cut it short enough just to flap it back and glue it so that all of my loops, when I get all my drawer fronts here, are all the same length. So I made sure my loop went down to my bottom frame. I hope you can see that. So because I'm used to having my camera so low down, so I just made sure all of my loops went down there. And as I said, these are the windows and that is the door. So you can see you only, well, you can use two if you want to, but I'm having all windows and just one door. So I'm going to pop that back into its little hole, because I figure the more you use it, the more lubricated it's going to be, if you know what I mean, for sliding stuff in and out. Right, so I'm going to put that over to one end, and I'm going to show you how to do one of these. Now this is the drawer die, and that is your drawer front. So I'm just going to fold it there on its score line, and you have to forgive me, horrible humidity here today. And then we're just going to go down it with our bone folder. I hope you all had a great weekend. What did you get up to? I hear that lots and lots of people have had awful snow. I call it awful. I like to look at the pictures, you know, I do. I like to see snow in pictures. Right, we're folding this one over. Now, I will tell you that tomorrow, I can show you my plans for the whole week now. Tomorrow I am up with a personal haul and some stamping from that, because I did get quite a few stamps. And then on Wednesday I'm up with a AlinaCraft design team haul, and that one is quite a surprise actually, because that's going to be the Valentine haul. There we go. I'm holding it up as far as I can and hopefully not blurred. So that piece goes inside. We're going to glue these sides, and then the front will glue on. So I'm just uncapping my glue. Because of my humidity, I'm going to go for just gluing one at a time. I'm going to cap this off. And then you just bend it around. Hold it there right on the edge. I'm going to hold it for a minute and I'll be right back. Right, so I think that is sufficiently dry. I think it is. And that is what you end up with. So your little tabs are glued on the inside there, and you've got what looks like, you know, a bit of your box missing, which is going to be this bit. Now we're going to fold these tabs in, and that tab in, And then these little tabs will go down on the inside of your box. So I'm going to share it like that. I'm just going to hold that in position while I just pick it up so that you can see. Right, so your tabs will go on the inside like that. Okay. I don't think if you put them on the outside you get much joy pushing the drawers in and out, because those little tabs would catch. So that little bit now needs to be glued, and I'm going to glue the base section first, because that is going to be a lot easier then to hold in place while you do your side pieces. So I need to just line this up right onto the edge. So I'm visualizing it. Right, I'm going to hold that for 1 minute and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think that one's going to hold in place, and you can see we've just got the two sides now, but because we've glued this base tab, it's not going to be, you know, wobbling all over the place while we try to do the sides. So you can just gently pull that forward now, apply some glue, and for this I am going to do both sides, and there's enough there so that when it squishes it'll go to the edges, and then just tuck those in and close it and make sure that your evens along the edges there. Right, I'm going to give that a smooth. I'm hoping you can see that. Right, so I've got that held in place. I'll hold it for a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think that one's dry enough. So you can see how the finished item looks. So you've got your tabs held on there on the inside, and you can see the little drawer pull is glued down firm. And you know, as I was saying, they're all the same length because they touch the little outer frame on that side. So I think this one's dry enough to try and finagle in. Let's try this side. There we go. And pop that in and just pull my little tab up. So there we've got 2 in, and I have, if you're counting, got another 5. Yeah, got another 5. No, I've got another 4 left to go. So I've cut those out. I've already made my fronts. So I'm going to go away and build these, come back, and it will be the final reveal. Back in a minute. Okay, that is all finished and all of the drawers are in. The only thing left to do now is to measure it so that you can see exactly how big. There's the sides. That's what we spent all that time last week doing. All of those edges there, and then you've got this side. I've pulled a drawer out so that you can see, but the more you use them the easier they're going to become, if you know what I mean, to go in and out where you want them. Now I've just caught that on the side there. I can see I've gone lopsided. Oh no, I can't have that. Oh, I did. I pushed it in and caught the corner. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So as I was saying, finagle away until they slide in and out nicely. Right, now, measurements. Goodness me. This is big. I have to say it's big. And it's one of those that when you do it, it's going to be a labour of love. Right, what have we got here? We have got, tilting it towards me, let's have a look. I want to get it accurate. 7 3/4 inches wide. Now we're going to do the height. That is just under 7.5 inches high. width along the roof there, just to make sure. It's a fraction over the 7 3/4 inches because it's on the outside. And then let's do the width, and we are at 5 5/8. So you can appreciate just how big this is. Now, somebody did say to me, and this may be inappropriate for me to say this, but quite frankly, I don't care. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. Somebody did say they loved it, but it was expensive. So that person, you know who you are. If you're prepared to pay the postage, I'm prepared to pay this forward. So you'll have yourself a wonderful die. So just email me, crafteccentricity@gmail.com, and your first name's Karen, yeah, and I know that you will make it. I'm pretty sure you'll make it. But yeah, just email me, and if you'll pay the postage, I will pay this forward. But it's absolutely awesome. I mean, all my little snowy bits, I used my puffy 3D paint, I used my glitter, which is on my table somewhere. Here it is, it's underneath my glitter glue. So I've used my diamond dust, and obviously I've used my glitter glue, which is this stuff here, and I pop it into my little squirty bottle because it's just easier for me to handle and to refill. And that is what I have for you today. I've already told you what I'm going to be up with in the week, and that is tomorrow, personal haul, Wednesday, AKS Craft, and it's a Valentine haul. So you have an absolutely awesome day. I thank you so much for joining me, and as usual, all links below. Bye.